Hello guys, how are you? Today I'm here for giving out some quick updates, some few things I haven't been online for a very long time. So I said what would be the best way to do. I'm just making my lunch here. So I'll be here and try to respond to a few questions. People who or just what's going on right now because I haven't been recently been online for quite some time. So I'll be able to respond to those kind of questions. Oh, so even without because I'm using my cell phone, it will be very difficult for me to be going back and forth to read all the comments or the questions, unless otherwise I use a separate phone or separate content to be able to read your questions. So I'm assuming I don't know. So most of these I'm going to respond. I'm going to do right now. Okay. So hi bro, how are you? Hello, Mr. EBM Masaba Joseph from Uganda. How are you, sir? I believe you are doing very well. Thank you so much for joining me up. As I said, you haven't been online for quite some time. Mzee wangu, how are you? Hi, Mr. EBM, Lunch Genesis. I'm doing very, very good. So as I said, I'll be able to respond to this one. So the quick one, hi sir, any updates on the V lottery in the upcoming month? So far everything's quiet, so we assume everything will be normal. But as you remember, President Donald J. Trump announced that he is going to do the executive order on the on introducing the merit-based immigration. So if the merit-based immigration is going to be introduced, it will change everything. It will modify the V lottery requirements, but also at the same time, it will be going to either cancel the DV lottery. So at the moment, there is no any executive order at the moment, and the election is coming up. So possibly it might not be necessarily happening, but we are going to see how it's going. Patrick Parker from Ghana. How are you? I say you were saying you are watching live from Ghana. That's very good work done. Thanks so much. I really appreciate. So that's what I'm trying to explain to everyone that at the moment he is silent. So let's keep Andy wait to see. Sweshi, you say hi EBM. Great to see you listening from Kenya. Habari yako, mambo vipi? Unanipata vizuri hapo Kenya? Asante sana. Okay, so I'm watching from Dubai, Caroline. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm planning to have now like a regular time. I haven't. I will make an announcement this week. I'm planning to be at least 2 or 3 times a week to be live on a specific time so that people can be able to know. Hello, Mr. EBM. Is that the video going to be made this year? At the moment, yes, we are still going. Deborah from South Africa, from Kuwait, Nancy, thank you. So at this moment, we are going to wait for that. We will challenge an executive order from Trump administration. Yeah, you are allowed to challenge that. Uh, Even now, so we are waiting to see if there will be that executive order. I'm here just talking to you at the same time, doing some nyamachoma barbecue. Those from Kenya, I think you can see I'm just doing some kukuchoma here. So it is afternoon here, around 1 afternoon. We are still working from home here until next year. Hello, Mr. Ibi, I'm watching from Rwanda. Any updates about the lawsuit? The lawsuit, we do not know. They're going to have the I think next week is the when they're going to make the court. They're going to do the decision. To my so far, how I see, I've seen the arguments the ILA is doing. The arguments are very valid. So there are technical things, and I'm going to make the video on that and explain to my understanding. I'm not a lawyer, so if I'm not a lawyer, so this is my understanding. The arguments, uh, the arguments is uh, the suspension should not force the embassy not to give visas. So people should be given the visas regardless. Uh, and then if you get the visa, for instance, in September, and the travel ban is until or the suspension is until December 31st, but people will be able to travel to America regardless. But beginning of next year, because once you give in the visa, you have 6 months to travel. So I'll make a video and explaining that the reasoning. Another person is asking about the what? What is that? About the election. So the question you were asking about the status of the DV lottery winners of 2020. The DV lottery winners for 2020, we are waiting. Yes, the decision will be on 27th. So that's what I was saying. It will be next week. So it will be on 27th. I think that will be the decision. So I believe what they will make, they are going to do. They will give the decision that people to be given the visa. Regardless, because you are suspending someone to come here, there is no problem with that. But that suspension should not like stop someone to be given the visa. Give someone the visa, but if the suspension continues after 6 months after the visa, you are having the visa, you cannot travel within 6 months, then your visa is going to expire. So I will just give the detailed explanation about that one. Yeah. There is someone asked about the election and about the business. So let me talk about the election. Okay, so there are some people are asking about what? Yeah, so thanks so much. Bless you from South Africa, from Cape Town. So someone is asking about the election. So election is going on. So what I want to do, I don't want to go into detail like who is going to win, who is going to lose. But for people as immigrants, I want to make this one very, very clear. That to understand, because people are thinking that whether Democrats or when they win or Republican, whatever, they are going to change everything. America is governed by law. So don't be fooled that whether Joe Biden or Donald Trump or whatever is going to be in power, they are going to give all immigrants getting the visa. It's not going to happen that way, because there are so many things happen during the during the time of Democrats, and there are certain things immigration during the time of Republicans. So in my opinion, they are both the same. All politicians are the same. When it comes to the election, they will be able to use you so that they can win the election. Yes, there will be good things they are doing, but there is also other politics. So no matter what, for instance, Biden or Democrats can say that, oh, this is against the rule of law, against whatever. Why are you going to do this? Why you could allow people to come here? The question is, what did you do while you were as Democrat in power? What did you do while as Republican in power? So they are all the same. So don't be fooled by what they are talking about oh, this one, all Democrats, they support immigration. Yes, they support immigration, but do you know, for instance, the time of Barack Obama and Joe Biden as president, they deported more people in 1 year than this administration in 4 years. So don't bring me about oh, this political party is doing better with immigrants. They are all the same. They will tell you very good things, what they are going to promise you before election. But both Republican and Democrats are the same. Both they when you go to vote for making the bill about making more restrictions about immigration, they all support. So if you want to do that, go and look about the Senate votes or the House of Representative votes. You will see all those people are saying they are supporting immigration. What are they going to do? They are going to make votes about it to not to support immigrants as you think. So they're just saying those kind of things before, because it's just election time. But out of that, they are not going to do anything to support you. So for me, I personally, I don't care who is going to be the winner, because what I know, most of the things are not going to be changing. They are more or less the same when it comes to the immigration. No country will be giving just promising we are going to allow anybody to come here very, very quick. That's why when I talked about merit-based immigration, for instance, on the video, I also quoted Barack Obama, his point of view that why do we need to have what we call the merit-based, because even Obama was a supporter of merit-based, that you cannot bring people here, let's say like to do masters or PhD. You give them scholarships, and then you, after the scholarship, they are finishing their studies, then you tell them to go back to their home country. You don't give them the green card. So one of the way is people who are coming to study here, let them get green card a certain way, and then you find other way to bring other people here so that America can be able to benefit and compete with other countries. And to prove that, I'm giving example. Let me give you my case. My case, I got scholarship. I came in America through scholarship to teach here in Swahili language. Then I got another scholarship. I got another scholarships. So within the first 2 years, 24 months of my life in America, I was given full scholarship without paying back over 100,000 US dollar. So if you give me 100,000 US dollar and then you finish there and they will say, okay, goodbye, go back to your home country. Okay, some people are asking about scholarship. So first thing, those who are asking about scholarship before, because people are asking, can you send the link about applying for scholarship? So before asking about the link, there are some procedures, there are some examinations you need to do. So the first thing before you apply for any scholarship, you have to do the English proficiency test. So don't bring to me that, oh, I'm from Kenya, I'm from Ghana, I'm from Liberia, I'm from Tanzania, I'm from this country. I studied in English language. They don't care what language you use to study. 99%, yes, there are few exceptions. There are few universities they give exemption or waiver for people not to submit the English proficiency test. I know that. But majority of the universities, they don't care about that. 99% of the scholarships, you must take the English proficiency test, regardless whether you studied in English or not. They want to know that if you can dream in English, they want to know if English is your native language, or if it's not your native language, then take the English proficiency test. So that is number one. You have to take the English proficiency test. That is for Europe. But if you want to come to America, in addition to the English proficiency test, like 12 or IELTS exam, you have to take the GRE or GMAT or LSAT or those kind of examination you have to take, depending on the program you are taking. So if you go on my YouTube here or in my YouTube channel, on the top there will be a place that is written playlist. On the playlist, if you go on the playlist, you will be able to see the scholarship in Europe, scholarships in America. Go and watch those videos. I explained the procedures, the beginning procedures, what you need to do in order to apply. So before you apply, you must take those English proficiency tests. You have to take the GRE. You have to take those kind of things. EBM, I'm watching from South Africa. Are professional qualifications counted in when applying for full ride scholarship? Yes. By submitting supporting documents, should I send a new passport copy and old passport? When you are submitting the documents to KCC, before I answer the scholarship part, when they ask you for scholarship, I mean the KCC, you are using the new passport. Okay, so you are using the new passport, because the new passport is the one you are going to use when you are filling the DS260. So that is the one you are going to apply. But when you are going to the interview, go with both the passports, the older passport and the new passport. But the V lottery winners meet some requirements because most of them have high school diploma. Okay, so I cannot, let me try to read. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, I cannot read it very quickly because I have to find a way on how I can be able to read these kind of questions, because they are coming here. Okay. Someone said apply. Okay. So someone says, but the V lottery winners meet some requirements because most of them have at least high school diploma or work experience. Maybe the merit-based immigration will affect the derivatives of an immigrant. No, the merit-based doesn't care about the dependent. The merit-based is looking about the main person who is the winner, about the main person. So the merit-based will look at if you have degree, for instance, what work experience, the language, just like in Canada. So if you meet the qualifications, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if that is going to be introduced, they might cancel the DV lottery, or they might modify the requirements. They might add, like, instead of work experience of 2 years, maybe they might say 5 years, or they might say experience of what type. I don't know. At the moment, we do not know. We are waiting to see if there will be that executive order. Another person, okay. Another person says, can you give my email address? So I don't know if I can be able to type while I'm using the cell phone. But my email address, just use Ernest_sign my last name Makulilo @yahoo.com. Ernest_ at makulilo@yahoo.com. So I applied the lottery at 5 times, not selected. Can you give some tips to do this year? So number one, as you said, it is a lottery. So if it is the green card lottery, it is a lottery. So don't apply the green card lottery and put all your plans that you are going to win this lottery. It is a lottery. There are about 5 to 10 million people who are applying for the DV lottery, and only 55,000. Obviously, they are selecting more, up to 80,000, whatever. But the one who will be given the visas will be about how many people? Will be about 55,000. So, no matter what, the number of applicants is higher than the number of people are supposed to be selected. So don't go to apply and start thinking that next year I'm going to America. That's number one. Secondly, there is nothing wrong, because people are thinking that, okay, I didn't get selected because maybe I don't have bachelor degree. The DV lottery, they don't care even if you haven't gone to school. They don't care about selection. There are two things. There is selection, then there is the issue about the visa at the embassy. If you don't have a high school, or you don't meet qualification, whatever, those will be going to explain at the embassy. But during the lottery application, they don't care about that. Secondly, when it comes to the lottery, don't get people say, oh, if you apply at midnight, or you apply on Saturday, you apply on this day, you are going to win. There is no any trick about that. And don't apply twice. Don't fake information. If you apply twice, you are gone. If you are going to say you are married while you are not married, you are going to be in so much trouble, because down the road you will be in trouble. If you are single, apply as single. If you are married, apply as you are married. So that is simple like that. Okay, another quick question. Yes, thank you, Mauritius, for, yeah, that's my email, ernest_makulilo@yahoo.com. Does USA open the borders regarding the COVID-19, like trying to come to the with the visit visa? Borders in US has not been closed. People can be able to travel, but there are certain type of visas that have been they're not giving certain type of visas. The visas which are related to work, and now student visas. Most of the student visas are not going to be issued, but tourist visa, you are allowed to get the tourist visa and come here. So there is no problem at all on getting the tourist visa. So the only thing you have to know is, are the embassies in your country currently operating? Because each country is operating differently. Some of the embassies in different countries are still closed because of the restrictions and the status of the coronavirus in that particular country, but not in US. In US, the restriction is only for citizens of China, citizens of Brazil, and a few other countries of Europe. Good job, Mr. Ernest. Thanks a lot for what you are doing. Thank you so much. Yeah, probably more requirements will be added to the DV program. For example, acknowledgement of English, and maybe, yes, that's what I'm trying, Buduksi, that is what I'm trying to explain. They might modify that, yes, it is a lottery. So to avoid all these kind of things, they might say, instead of say, any education with 2 years of work experience, they might say it will be a must, maybe bachelor degree with 5 years of experience, with 2 years of work experience. So they might modify requirements, and let's not be talk about this, maybe they don't want for us to come to their country. Remember, each country has a responsibility to protect their country. They have a responsibility to develop their country. The question to ask yourself is your country ready to allow anybody to come there? At the beginning, when they started the DV lottery, so many years, 20, 30 years ago, but now it has reached a point, now they need to modify the requirements. They in the time, they needed to see whether this one is working. How are we also benefiting? So whether it will be the current president or the future president, they will be able to make all these kind of changes. Maybe this year, 5 years from now, because as I said, even Obama has been questioning about the issue about why international students, or especially the people who are receiving the visas, coming to study here, getting a PhD here, masters, why are we not giving them green card? Because why are we inviting people to come to work into the tech industry? and not giving them the green card. Like if you go to Palo Alto in South, for instance, in California, Northern California, so many tech, they are dominated by people from developing countries. Okay, do you require public charge for the DV 2021? Is it good for me to come to the US on different? Okay, just wait. Just wait. Okay, the question is, hey bro, that is from Steven. Do they require public charge for the V2021? Yes, they require public charge. Is it a good time to come to the US in light of the current pandemic? You can come as normal. This pandemic, it doesn't end today. Coronavirus will be there for even 10, 15 years to come. But life has to continue. High schools have opened. The schools have been open already. So if the schools have been opening, and next week the primary school or grade school and high school, they are open. From primary school to junior high school, they are opening next week. This week high schools have been opening, so the life is continuing as normal. I'm just outside because I'm just making some chicken barbecue here. Okay. Another quick question. Masaba say, please visit my YouTube channel in names of Masaba Joseph. It is about luxury cars after you reach your dream. Thank you so much, Joseph. Masaba Joseph, that is another YouTube channel. One of the things, usually, like if you have a YouTube channel and you want to promote it, you are welcome to share here. But at the same time, if you wanted to do the like interview with me to post on your YouTube channel, I will be happy to do that. Okay, Bundixi boutique, you are saying where are your children? They are inside. Claire is also watching cartoon. Benedict is playing with the game into his tablet. He's enjoying the last times of summer because before we go back to very serious with the school. Please, when are they modifying the requirements from Ghana? I do not know. Is it possible to pass the public charge with literally no money in your account? Yes. If you don't have money, you need to have other assets. Money is one type of the asset. You don't have money, you need to have like a house, you need to have farms, you need to have land. You need to have assets to prove that you are able to survive in America without asking for the public charge. Without that, if you cannot be, you don't have anything, to show, you are in so much trouble. You cannot be able to get it. The question will be, it will be the same way like asking, you have been getting admission from one university, and you have been admitted to one university, but you don't have school fees. Will they give you the visa despite that you don't have money at all? No, you have to show the bank statement. You have to show everything. So this is kind of that kind of life, which is very, very difficult and is very, very sad. Please, when are they opening the lottery in October? So, as I've been mentioning, the lottery each year is in October, the first week of October until the first week of November. The first week of October, October 1st, usually is when the new fiscal year starts. So, but this year we do not know. The actual dates of the lottery usually are announced in September. So, if President Trump doesn't provide the executive order, and in the next 2 weeks, the green card lottery will be there. Why? Because in September, mid of September, they are going to announce the actual dates of the DV lottery. So now we are in the middle of October. So in the next 2 weeks are very, very crucial. So that's why I'll be keeping you updated. What does that mean? So if President Trump wants to provide the new merit-based, has to do that before September. And remember, September 8 is when the Congress is coming back from the recess, from their vacation, and when they come back, they will be busy with they'll be so much busy with what? They'll be busy with the stimulus. So I don't think if they'll be able to go through that, because if President Trump is going to do the executive order, there are certain parts of that. If he says I'm going to cancel the DV lottery, those have to be validated by the Congress. So it might not be going to be completely cancelled by this year, but he might put there, then it can start next year. So this year, I suspect the green card lottery might still be there, because we at the last minute to say that we are going to cancel, and plus there is election at this moment. So I do not know. I'm not so sure if that will be able to happen. Uh, okay. Is public charge and the I show my plot agree, but it's not in English. It must be translated. Any document you are taking to the U.S. Embassy or to you are filling the DS-260 when you are going to send to the KCC must be in English. Boutique Boutique, you say, is there any test or something to confirm your master's degree or PhD that you got from a foreign country? Are you saying those one, if you're going to the US Embassy, you need to have your transcript? But if you're in the US, you are looking for jobs or you are looking for further education, they might ask you to verify. There are some of organizations, they are going to look at your transcript and say that that is correct, master's or PhD or bachelor degree. How can one get easy opportunity to win a scholarship from Sierra Leone to study in the United States? It depends first of all of the level. For the bachelor degree, I've said it is very, very difficult. There are very few opportunities for bachelor's degree compared to master's degree and PhD. So for bachelor degree, I've already talked about Berea College. Search Berea College on EBM Scholars, you will find that information. But for masters and PhD, you have to take the English proficiency test, you have to take the graduate record examination, GRE, and you need to have a bachelor degree or master's to apply. You apply to the universities, you can get it. If you have been able to take if you have taken those exams and you have good results, just put me in the comment here. I will be able to guide you more and give you assistance on how you can be able to go about it. Patrick will say I'm late afternoon from New York. How are you, Mister? Now in I'm sure you are doing very, very good in New York. And the good thing in New York now, the coronavirus is going very, very, very down. Suweshu say mambo poa hapa Kenya. Ndugu, sambaza nyama choma ifike hapa Kenya. Yaonekana tamu sana. Yes. Someone was asking about my kids. They are here. Yeah. So.
Hello. I'm Bernie. I'm Bernie. This.
Okay. You want to say hi? Va.
Hi. Hi.
So you are on live.
I am live.
What are you doing?
To put fire on this. Look how I do it. I'm being very careful.
Yeah, you'll burn there.
Yes.
Okay. Melody, you want to say something? Okay, Trump corner.
Well, be very careful. That's happening in the corner. Hello.
Yeah, so you are on live on YouTube Live. So
How are you doing, everyone?
so why are you? When are you going back to school?
The 24th of August.
I'm going to
So which is next
school.
week?
Next
I'm
week.
going to go to school too.
By the way,
Yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
just-
Va. So Claire, you are going to school, right?
Yes.
Your first time to go time to school,
Yes. It's a different goal.
right? It's different school from
Yes.
Benedict.
Yes.
And are you going to eat at school too?
Yes, I'm going to make some friends and play.
Okay. Back to me. Okay, sorry everyone. Okay, so yeah, so
stop burning sticks.
okay, so let me quickly make sure that everything is going well here. Uh-oh.
Making me crunchy one.
Okay, I'll make a crunchy one for you.
You got them.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry everyone. Okay, okay, so Prince of Disney say, hello, how can I apply for scholarship for master's my degree while doing my bachelor's degree? I'm a physics student from Dodoma, Tanzania. You cannot apply for master's while you haven't finished your bachelor degree. You must first complete your bachelor degree. You must get good results, possibly any GPA of upper second class. That will be very, very helpful for you. That will be able to help you to get more opportunities. Okay, I'm here. This is my garden. So usual, I'm doing so many things at once. I'm teaching kids like to do some few things here. I have peppers, so we have a bunch of tomatoes. So that's yeah. So we are doing so many things at once. yeah, making sure that also the kids have the opportunity to. The problem here in the US, the kids can even do not know where the tomatoes come from. So I just usually do some gardening and make sure that they are going to be able to help to be good people. It's very, very tough nowadays. The kids with urban life, everyone is spending time on the TV. Abubakar, you say a friend in the USA suffering from cancer. Uh, for me to visit as a caretaker, please. Is it possible to get the visa? Uh, it is possible as long as you show the document from the hospital and all other kind of things, and the person in US has to be the one to show will be able to take care of you. You are coming to stay in America and all other kind of things. So I do not know, but the better way is tell the person who has cancer in the US to talk with the immigration lawyer. They can be able to draft the letter along with the documents. What documents do you need to have? The hospital document and all other kind of things. You can be able to support that particular person. I've seen there are people are getting that kind of situation. Prince of Lizzie say, God bless your family. Thank you so much. Alvin Kaseba will say, thank you so much for all this info. I say yes. Can someone apply DV 2022 even though he won the DV 2021? Kind yes and no. My advice, don't apply. There is no strict, like on the DV lottery regulations, there is no that kind of regulation. I haven't seen that way, but I read somewhere that if you apply technically, if you go to the US embassy, don't say you have applied, because if you apply again, technically they can say, okay, wait for your result for another time. So you can apply and see, but there is no guarantee that because you won the DV 2021 is a guarantee you're going to win the DV 2022. It's still a lottery. It will be going to be like any normal other application. Bernard, you say, Intasang, you say, hello, once more. Is there any problem if after missing my bachelor degree, I provide a certificate of achievement and the transcript? I don't understand. After missing or after finishing? Because the transcript shows that you have graduated. Kwabena, will the DV 2022 be cancelled by Trump? We do not know. And if he has to do that, he has to do that within 2 to 3 weeks, because in mid of September they are going to announce the dates for the DV lottery. Because October 1st, the first week of October, is when the DV lottery 2022 is supposed to start, and the announcement has to be coming out in September. How long can it take for me to apply for scholarship after completing my bachelor degree? In a day. After finishing your bachelor degree of transcript, you can start applying, but you cannot start applying before you take the English test and the GRE. If you want to apply to America, you have to take the GRE or GMAT. But if you are going to apply in Europe, it's just the English proficiency test. So there is no a set time that you must wait for this amount of time to do that. No. So there is no a set of time you can wait. You can start applying right away as long as you have your results and you have taken the English proficiency test. Muhammad Ali, is it possible to win fully sponsored master's degree scholarship without funding? I don't understand. Scholarship means funding. So full scholarship means full funding. Just admission is admission. You have been admitted to school. Funding, scholarship means they fund you. They give you the money. So when they say you have been fully funded, that means you have been given full scholarship. You can be admitted without a scholarship. But if they give you scholarship, that means they give you money, they give you fund. I'm actually going to end up my bachelor degree in August 2021. I want to know if I can still apply for it. You have to apply in order to apply for you have finished bachelor 2021. You have in 2021 you have to take the English proficiency test 2021 to apply after finishing your degree, so that you can come to study here or in Europe in August 2022. Okay. Abdirazak will say cancelling lottery is not easy so far. It needs full house and the Senate vote. Trust me. Trust me, trust me. It is easy. Yes, it is difficult as you think, but this is the politics. Because let me give you the trick, what is going to be done. You are cancelling the DV lottery under what ground, and what are you going to do in replacement? The argument for cancelling is very easy, that the V lottery is going to bring people randomly. Even if a person who has been in primary school, who has not have work experience, but we want people in America as the best to come here to help us. That's why they introduced the public charge. So if you think that cancelling the DV lottery is very complicated because of the full house, where was the full house? Either the House of Representatives or Congress when they introduced the public charge. Because the public charge technical is restricting so many people who assume you are just graduating high school and you have won the DV lottery. How are you coming to America without any asset with the public charge? Trust me, the public charge is going to block many people to be given the green card visa than you can imagine. Trust me on that. Because just assume to prove to them that I'm coming to US, I'm not going to ask you for the public support, and you don't have a degree, you don't have a job, you don't, or your job was just a quick job, you just finished high school. How are you going to prove to them? It is very difficult. And still that one is subjective to the consular. So there is no set like, if you have this amount of money, they are going to give you the visa. So if they have accepted the introduction of the public charge, that is an indicator that the lottery is at the end. The lottery, they want some people who come here, either they have money already, or they have very good education. So that is just indicator there are certain changes are coming here. Even if that one was challenged to the court, but they lost. Because they are saying we are going to change the green card lottery because of this is randomly. We want to have something which is not random, just like Canada, just like Australia, just like New Zealand. That means those people who are coming to US to get the what we call H1 visa, work visa, let's give them the green card. That means many people will be able to get green card under that situation. So trust me, if they put that replacement, not many people they are going to say no. And in that particular base of President Trump, when he's saying that he's going to do that, he's having a backup plan, is going to give citizenship to the DACA. Those families who came to US while they were kids who are illegal. So that will be a very good, they are going to, that is the negotiation power. That is the negotiating power between Democrats and Republicans, that we are going to cancel the DV lottery, but we are giving citizenship to DACA. Or we are completely going to, if that's the case, we are not giving the citizenship to DACA to keep the green card lottery. So if they do that one, Democrats will be into the middle of it, and that will be very, very difficult to go through. Okay, so many people have been asking questions about the green card lottery. So Kala is here, Kala is back. So I'm going to give to him, then he can be able to talk with you for a few minutes. Kala, as you know, is a green card lottery winner. Yeah. So that is a good thing. You can ask him any question you want now. So, Kala, can you say hi there?
This way? Yeah. Hi, everyone. As you know that I'm a green card holder. I'm a green card winner of 2019. And I'm here in the United States. Life goes on. As you see now, in 30 minutes I will be going to my working place. I work evening shift. I enjoy working here. Everything is good. So if you have any question, please ask. Just put a comment below and you will get everything you want to know about green card. And I thank you very much for this time. Next time we'll be together so that I'll be answering some of questions. That's a good thing. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Kala. Hizo hapo tayari nadhani. Yeah, kwa hiyo. Yeah, okay, you can just put them here and then ready to go. Yeah, one from each ear, that way and this way, and then we'll be done. Yeah, chicken is ready, so we're about to go to eat. Okay, someone is asking, how much money do you need to have for public charge for one person? There is no set amount. They are looking for so many factors. So they're looking for so many factors. So they are looking for so many factors. If yes, you are single, what is your age, what is your education, and how much money you have in your bank account. So someone can have 10,000, that will be enough. But someone can have 10,000 and not be enough. Maybe you have family, or someone has 5,000 but has PhD, and someone has 5,000 is primary school. So they are looking for all those factors to be used. So there is no set like if you have they guarantee if you have 50,000. Obviously, that is a lot of money. If you have 20, 40,000 US dollars, those are a lot of money. But there is no set that this is amount. And when they say the money, they want the bank statement, not the actual money. You carry the money to the bank, no, to the embassy, no. I have a diploma for IT. Can I get a scholarship for degree in US or Canada? If so, what are the procedures? It is very difficult, as I've been saying. Scholarships for bachelor's degree are very, very slim. But there is one which I've been able to talk about here, Berea College. So just say, write EBM Scholars, Berea College. If you type that way, you will see the Berea College, which provides 100% scholarships for international students to come to study in America. Okay, so I'm about to finish right now. I have to go to eat. At what point is the V application will they request the public charge form? The public charge form they don't request. You use the public charge form at the day of the interview. So do we need to send it to KCC? No. KCC doesn't require the public charge form. The public charge form is required by the US Embassy at the interview time. How long does it take to study medical assistant course? Can I start the course immediately after I arrive to the US? You can start that day, wherever. As long as you get admitted, you can. Okay. Must I wait to get the social security number, green card first? Once you have the green card visa, that one you arrive with that one. The visa is green card automatic. The social security number, you get it within 10 days. You come here, you apply, you get it within 10 days. So that there is no problem with that. Okay, so thank you so much. I've been live on 41 minutes, so I really appreciate everyone. So I have to finish the lunch, wherever. I have to go to eat. The kids have eaten pizza already, so the chicken is ready. So we are going to eat right now. So thank you everyone. I really appreciate for your continued support to my YouTube channel. For those who haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. And I'm going to make specific videos to respond to some of your questions. The questions about the status of the case, the lawsuit. But also I'm going to talk about the possible whether there will be extension of the suspension or not. The answer will be no, because I've been tracking the job market status, the number that are being given by Department of Labor and things of that nature. Vipi kuhusu walikuwa nasubiria interview, mfano kumleta spouse na children, je wataanza process upya kuanzia next year? Those who are waiting interview, they're not going to start the process at the beginning. They will continue from where they left off. So thank you so much everyone. I really appreciate letting me go to have lunch. For those in Tanzania and Kenya, those who speak Swahili, usiku mwema kwa kwenu.